And all right, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Finally, we got him. Okay, load up. Let me load up some the comment section. All right. So a couple of things, right? A couple of things. First and foremost, obviously, fuck the zero Bluetooth. Fuck the zero Bluetooth. Obviously, fuck the zero Bluetooth. Oh, what's up, Raven? What's up, man? I think this is the first time you've dropped by the stream. How are you, man? Yeah. Ari Salas? Wait. Oh, the owner. Okay. The owner of Flipears. I don't know if he's gonna drop by though. Also, this was bought by James today, actually, and he had been very generous with letting me borrow his new baby, and actually, quite frankly, just outright open his new baby. So, yeah. All right. To anybody who got baited, I mean, come on now. You saw the Aqua. You saw the blessing for the Aqua. Let's be honest. If you got baited, you deserved it, bro. What's up, Dochi? If you got baited, you deserved it. Also, just in case anybody asks, this was all Jude's idea. None of this was me or James's idea. We just thought, hey, this man is kind of, you know, he's been feeling down because he has a new child and he can no longer buy IEM. So we kind of had to lift his spirits up, basically. He's essentially like, everybody congratulate Jude, say happy Father's Day to him, because, well, yeah. Congratulate him, happy Father's Day, and to his newborn baby. Please, everyone, go ahead. Working from BGC. All right, take care, bro. Take care. All right. Sell the chat, boy. God damn. Yeah. Congrats to the new dad, man. Congrats to the new dad. Bro is gonna be a hardworking dad. I'm pretty sure about it. And yeah, Jude has a child. It's official. He told me and James about it during Father's Day, because that was very silly. That was when he knew that he was gonna have a child, and it's now, I think, what, 3 weeks old when your lady has the ultrasound, right? Yeah. Very healthy baby, as we have known, and now he's ready to make it public because he has nothing else to do, and he essentially can't do anything about it, you know. All right. That shit's bright, goddamn. James, I don't think I can wait any longer, man. I really do not think I can wait any longer. I really just wanna get on this thing, just open it up and just fucking listen to it again. Because when I listened to this in the FAC meet, this was just chef's kiss, bro. Chef's kiss, honestly. That was it. That was literally it. It was chef's kiss. Also, zero Bluetooth is fucked and I hate it. It looks really good. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so a bit of an introduction regarding the Flipears Aegis. Obviously, this has not been sent to me by Flipears themselves, although I do want my own pair. And this is loaned to me by James. Well, technically loaned to me, but I'm gonna be unboxing it and everything. But yeah, 479 USD, around 28,000 pesos, closer to 480. And before we open it up, you can see here, Aegis is a single DD plus an Earthquake BC. So this is a hybrid setup with a bone conduction and a dynamic driver. As for the actual tech specs of this thing, I do not think they have it. Do they have it? Nah, they don't have it. There's no indication for an impedance rating or the sensitivity rating of this thing, but yeah. So posted in our FAC, bro. We're gonna be so fucked. Yeah. Yeah. All right. James, final call on James. Can somebody like call James or some shit? Jesus Christ. Somebody call James. Where is this? Where's this guy? We need James. At him. We need to like spam the living shit out of James, bro. Go, 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 go. Do it on Discord. Do it on Messenger. Do it everywhere. Go, go, go. Attack James's DMs, man. Attack it. Attack it. Go. I am him. Alright. Alright. You know what? Just I can't. I'm just gonna open it up and I can't, man. I can't. Smells like money. Well, it is money, but you know what it is. Who having a kid? Oh, that's Jude. It might be inside. Look at that box, man. Look at that box. Alright, let's open this thing. And it comes with a Hogwarts invitation. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Alright, I don't know what's inside of this thing. I have not watched any sort of review about this thing. I wasn't even actually remotely interested with... God, that's a big ass case. Well, I wasn't even remotely interested with the Flipears Aegis when it was making waves over at YouTube. But, well, I saw, I heard, I tried, I witnessed. That was basically it. Wait, can we open this? What time, bro, on Amazon sale? I have no idea. Open or not? I think we should open this with together with James, right? I think we should open this piece together with James. So I'm just gonna leave that down there, and y'all are gonna be witnessing this with me. James, where your ass is at? Where's your ass at, bro? Yeah. Jude is officially recognized and counted as an onk, but. Oh, fuck, that looks great. Oh my god, look at that thing. It's so peak. Okay, before we touch on the actual IEMs itself, I don't want to do anything that may or may not potentially break it. I'm just gonna put it up like that. Case is humongous. I mean, you could probably fit in a good, what, five IEMs on this thing? 6 IEMs probably, it doesn't matter. But on the actual thing itself, oh, it's a magnet thing for your fridge. I don't know why this is added, but no, it's not. It probably is. I'm just not gonna touch it, but it probably is a magnet thing. Hold up. No, it's not a magnet thing. Okay, it's just a coaster, I suppose. But okay, more branding stuff. Ear tips. I don't know what kind of ear tips these are. If somebody could tell me if these are like stock, just random Flipears, I don't know, ear tips, or if it's actually like branded ear tips of some sort. But looking at it, it looks like a short. You have two options here. You have the regular bore, or probably closer to wide bore. Then you have a short wide bore ear tips inside of the case itself, and you get 3 pairs of them. So small, medium, and large size for the God, I can't speak. Small, medium, and large for the regular bore, then small, medium, and large for the wide bore. I can't speak. I can't speak, man. I've been I've wanted this as soon as I heard about it, so I just, yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's just one short wide ear tip. Then you get an extra small, probably? I don't know. This is a very confusing ear tip selection. Okay, so 2 short wide ear tips. One is in medium and one is in small. Then you have 3 pairs of like regular bore ear tips. Am I sure that this is not losing anything? Okay, that's a bit of a weird ear tip selection, but I'll take it. Dips and eartips or cable. Alright, there's no microphone on this thing because the obvious thing about more expensive IEMs, I can't stop looking at it. The obvious thing about more expensive IEMs is that the higher up you go, the less accessories you probably will have. But god damn, look at that thing. James is missing out. Where the fuck is James? James! God. Okay, now let's touch this thing. Oh, and it comes. Oh, okay. There's where these short white ear tips are. Okay, so two sets of ear tips, the 3 pairs of small, medium, and large size regular bore ear tips. Then a large, medium, and small short white ear tip. That's hefty as well. God damn. All right. Okay. We are now witnessing peak, people. We are now witnessing peak. Look at that thing. And that's heavy. Although, one thing I have to comment immediately is, although this has a bone conduction driver inside of it, it's not like, or not anything like the SimGod Super Mix 5 in any way possible. Because the Super Mix 5, if you tap the boss of that thing, like where it was contained, you can feel how springy it was. This, even if I'm just tapping the actual IEM itself, I'm not really feeling any of the springiness of the bone conduction. Quick, somebody take a picture and send it to James. Go, 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 go. Go do it. Go do it. Wait, let me hide my face. Go do it. Alright. Okay, so before we try out anything else, obviously, we gotta do our little system right over here, starting with the actual weight, which is something that I'm very, very curious about, because this is a very hefty IEM, to say the least. I didn't quite feel it as much when I was trying it on the FAC meet, but hot damn, bro, hot damn. Okay. For the actual weight of the IEM, we're looking at, hold up, I want to be extra careful with this thing. God damn, that's tight. Don't let me break it, 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 don't let me break it. Jesus Christ, that's... Okay, that's tight as shit. God damn. Oh, quite frankly though, if the nozzle size isn't as big as how I thought it would be. Okay, there you go. And for one single IEM, we're looking at, Jesus Christ, that's 13 grams on one IEM. Cool. Wait, hold up. Let me just lock in for a second here. Do the measurements thing, initial impressions of the comfort thing, so I can just. I'm probably gonna spend an entire hour just listening to this thing. All right, so a single IEM weighs at about 13 grams. For the 2 pieces, we're probably looking at around, yeah, there you go, 25.3. I'm just gonna round this up to 25.5 grams. Then for the entire package with the cables and so on, and this is a 4.4 millimeter balance cable, by the way. 2-pin 0.78 millimeter cable with a 4.4 millimeter connector at the end. I'm so sorry. I just want to like open. I can't speak. I just want to play with the thing already. Sounds weird, but it's alright. Okay, with the large ear tips, narrow bore ear tips specifically, the cables and everything, we're looking at 57.6 grams. I'm just gonna round this up to 58 grams. And just out of curiosity alone, I want to go ahead and check like how heavy the actual cables is. Hold up. I'm stuttering. The actual cables are... not as heavy as I thought it would be. Still heavy at 31.6 grams, but not as heavy as I thought it would be. So a very hefty IEM, definitely, with the actual housing itself being 13 grams a piece. And okay, now let's do some measurements on the actual housing itself. You gotta go fast, bro. 4-core cable? Yeah, it is 4-core cable. Bro, this would look fire with my, what was that? Uh, Wait, I don't have a bronze IEM. This would look fire on my actual edges, bro. If I ever get to own one of these. Okay, so top width of the actual IEM, we're looking at 20.11 millimeters. I'm just gonna round this up to 20.15. millimeters. And hold up, let me just do this as quickly as humanly possible. I'm pretty curious about like how my coupler specifically could actually like how would it graph the BC on this thing, because was just going off of memory from my SM5, it didn't really capture like how bassy the SM5 actually was when I was trying to measure them. What's up, Ski? What's up, man? What's up? Bro does not review. No. Don't worry about it. I do not own this, alright? No, I do not own this. Alright. 5 millimeters. And not to mention, if I'm gonna be recommending IEMs for you guys, I mean, I think it's just way more logical to have perspective, so to speak, of IEMs that are like way up there in terms of both price and of quality. Hopefully, like in terms of quality, it's like way up there, but in terms of price, it's not really way up. And hence why the daybreaks are still like one of the better IEMs out there, in my opinion at least. Like you could definitely end with the daybreaks. You can just buy one of those things and be happy with them. I stand by that word, no doubt. All right, 5 millimeters. Now we're going to be measuring the bottom taper of this thing, which isn't actually too girthy, all things considered, but yeah, that's not too, okay, it might be a bit too wide. So that's roughly around there, 11.29, 27 millimeters. I'm just going to round this up to 11.3 millimeters. Alright, so for the tallest peak of the actual IEM, by the way, this is referring to this part right over here, and it doesn't really have a peak. Okay, it kind of swoops up there for a bit, right? It kind of swoops up there for a bit, but that's not really like a proper peak, so to speak, with the actual housing. But relative to the faceplate, we're looking at 12.61 millimeters. We're just going to round that up to 12.65 millimeters. Always going to round it up to the nearest tenth or the nearest 5. Then when we are looking at the like the shortest area right over there, probably around this specific zone right there. We're looking at, no, it's not. Okay, I may have measured the like tallest part of it. You know what? There's no peak, there's no valley because it doesn't really scoop upwards like how most IEMs are. So I'm just gonna put this at 12.65 for both the peak and the valley area. Then as for the actual height of the entire housing from top to bottom, we are looking at 21.84 millimeters. I'm just gonna round this up to 21.85 millimeters. Pampawala ng kate? What? Bro, can you help me? Wait, how did I afford it? I didn't. It was James. I go, James, you should watch this shit, bro. Look at this. No, I do not own this. James owned this thing. I'm just borrowing it for a bit, and yeah. Feel free to ask your questions over at the comments because a lot of people are actually very knowledgeable um, with IEMs in general. So you could just ask the comments and you're probably going to get proper answers unless it's like Jude, who's just probably going to tell you to buy a Kunten or a 02. Up to you. Not just kidding. You can go ask the comments. All right, moving on. Lip diameter is going to be at around 6 millimeters exactly. So not the biggest, not the smallest. The average for the IEMs that I have in my collection is roughly around 6.15 millimeters. So it's a bit below average, but it's still within that median size. Then for the acoustic chamber, we're looking at 5.35 millimeters. And then for the acoustic chamber length, which is the actual metal piece right over there, I'm just gonna be putting it down there. Okay, 4.20 millimeters, 4.2 millimeters. Then for the elliptic transition length, which is where it kind of swoops in with the rest of the housing, like the actual nozzle itself kind of meets the rest of the housing, we're looking at 7.63. I'm gonna round this up to 7.65 millimeters. So a brief showcase right over there for anybody who may want to look at it. This is the measurements of the goddammit, Flipears Aegis. This is the measurement of the Flipears Aegis, and all right, do what you want, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with that. What's up, Matt? Wait, I think it was Matt, right? Sir Matt? Oh, bro, Sir Matt, what's up, man? Thank you for letting me try out the November Hi-Fi prototype, which essentially led to us recommending the Flipears Aegis to a very, very, very rich friend of ours. Here's mentions. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I can't speak properly. Him too. Astonished by peak, man. Look at that shit. Okay, now I want to go ahead and try out some wearing impressions of the thing. CC is nice. If you want something bassy within like that very affordable price range, I would rather go for KZ. Like, because if we're talking about just bass, even if I don't really like KZ IEMs, it would probably be better. And as always, red, look at the actual connectors. Red is going to be for the right side. Nozzle faces your head. So if this faces that way and it looks like that, that means it's the right earpiece. All right, hold up. You still do feel the bone conduction though, that's for sure. Where is Sir Matthew? I think he was here. I don't know where he is right now though. All right. It's Juan and V. No, I have not yet. All right. Okay, I'm curious to hear how these sound like with short, wide ear tips. Hold up. Because now I got my ear tip case and so on. And just use whatever the fuck I can on this area and just go from there. All right, short, wide ear tips. You know what? I'm gonna try it with some HE Sonics and then try the default ear tips later. God damn it. HE Sonics, man. Okay, there you go. He is here. Yeah. He's not getting the yeah, Sir Matthew, if you're still there, bro. The other Charles in the community of mine, or in the Discord rather, is gonna ask for a discount. So, you know, yeah. Okay, you can definitely still hear kind of like the bone conduction thing though, but it's not as prevalent as something like the SimGod Super Mix 5. You can still definitely hear it, but it's not as apparent. Let's just put it that way. Oh man, look at that thing on ear, bro. When you're talking and so on, it kind of sounds like if you know how when you put too much air inside of a ball per se and you bounce it, it sounds like that. It's like a slightly higher pitched, like a very hard ball when you dribble it on cement or something like that. Not sure it's gonna change, but so far November Hi-Fi has been considered 20% off. Yo, so I just answered your question, brother. For if you want the bassiest IEM, potentially you could just go for any KZ. It's gonna be very bassy if you just want like the most amount of bass. But if you want like a I would say proper bassy IEM, probably go ahead and look at I don't know, at this point, I think the only way to go there is Tangsu wan'er Red Lion Edition. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, but god damn, look at that. That feels comfortable. wearing impressions upon when I'm talking right now, it feels like the ball is like a basketball is overinflated, and when you dribbling it on cement, it sounds kind of like that. But tone it down a little bit and just like limit it to the like highest like sound of the thing, and that's essentially what you hear from them. Not as evident as typical bone conduction IEMs are, or if the SM5 is typical. I don't know. But definitely. This is thick though. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of thick. But an iPad? What? What the fuck did that? Why the hell did James buy an iPad? It doesn't make sense. Alright. Alright. Now I want to go ahead and do some listening impressions because I've been dying to listen to this again and again ever since the FAC meet. Sir Matt, thank you for letting me listen to this. You got me addicted, bro. I ain't gonna You got me addicted. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, where's the actual thing? Wait, what? I could have sworn. Okay, wait, never mind. I didn't do the music scan yet. Hold up. Scan all. Okay. Cubs meet vlog when? Oh, I didn't really have a vlog for it, but I had multiple B-rolls, which I'm going to be referencing to in future reviews. And yeah, I'm probably going to try to review this. I made a very specific playlist for the Aegis right over there because man, I've been dreaming about this thing, kind of like how I was dreaming about the R50X when I first like had a chance to listen to it. All right. Okay. First things first, obviously. Wait, where's J. Cole? Where the hell is J. Cole? It's everything I remembered plus more. Holy. It's so peak, bro. Oh my god, that's something I didn't notice when I was trying it on the FAC meet, however. It's like just how heavy this thing sounds like. It doesn't go to the point of something like the Fat Frack Deuce. It doesn't go to the point as like I think it was the INM2. It doesn't go to the point as like it was that one weird IM like the big boy table with like I can't speak with the like kilobuck IEMs. It's not like a bass cannon in the sense that everything is just muddy. No, it's bassy and it has a lot of bass. It has a lot of rumble and it has a lot of kick to it, a lot of punch to it as well. Like the fun type of bass and the rumbly type of bass, but at the same time when it comes to vocals and like the rest of the instruments, I mean, this is like rap music, so it doesn't really have too much of like it doesn't really have any sort of um like proper instruments within it, I suppose, if that's the way you want to call it. Like despite all the amount of bass and sub bass that this has, it doesn't really shroud over everything else. Like the bass is there if you want it, and it doesn't really like push itself to you unless the actual song is really bassy. In which case, that's where you're going to appreciate it the most. Wait, I want to try this with something I know. That's for sure. Wait, I want to try this with something I 100% know. I'm just gonna. I have to go back to like I have to go back down to earth. Oh wait, where the hell is that? I need to go back down to earth, bro. I am not joking, right? I'm not joking when I tell you right now that I'm listening to Orange by 7. This is not a bassy. This is by no means a bassy IEM. But, man, holy crap. This is by no means a bassy sound, a bassy song. I can't speak, man. I can't speak. This is by no means a bassy a track, but it still works with the Aegis. This is what I was like referring to the November Hi-Fi what do you call that? The November Hi-Fi prototype version of the Aegis, and when I actually tried out the Aegis, because this, bro, my mind is blown. Usually, when you have a fuck ton of bass and you have a fuck ton of sub bass, it just makes everything warmer or like potentially lean towards warmer. No, this is not the case here. It still does. Like, if I'm gonna be comparing it, for example, to my 242. Or to Jude, thank you for letting me borrow. If I'm gonna be comparing it to my Sense Vanguard T Pro, not my, to Jude's Sense Vanguard T Pro, and if I'm gonna be comparing it to something like the Flipears Astral, or even the reference from Crinier, this thing still, like, it doesn't matter what you're using, but if you're listening to something bassy, it's just gonna give you the freaking bass that you want. If you don't want, if you're not really listening to anything that's inherently bassy, it won't make it bassy for any apparent reason. My SM5, you want the SM5, bro? You can have it. You can have it. Let me have this. Do you think they're forward? Graph shows that some people say it's negative towards the IEM. Towards the 5K, like in terms of like a treble like approaching air, it doesn't sound anything like a it doesn't sound like it's what do you call this? It doesn't sound like it's whole being anything way too forward. Like, I would assume that the 2 to 3K hertz range of this is kind of smoothened off, then it kind of dies down, and then it goes back a bit within like the 4 to 6K hertz. Like, it's definitely a peak there, but I don't think it's so to speak, it doesn't really come off as an inherently peaky IEM. Like, especially when compared to something like the Flipears Astral. The Flipears Astral is safe, but it has the brightness. Like, that's the most amped description I have for the Astrals. And this is like, if the Aegis has, I don't know if it's comparable in terms of the treble of the T Pro. It's gonna be a bit more forward, a bit more spicy, I guess, compared to the T Pros. But it's not really to the point that it becomes annoying or like thin sounding. Put it that way. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't really go to the point that it's becoming way too shouty in any sense. I don't see it as a negative right now, but maybe in other tracks. One sec. One thing I have to say though, in orchestra pieces where you have like a wide range of variety when it comes to instruments, like an immediate thing I can tell you about this is kind of where it pushes. If you're using it for, if you're somebody who likes orchestra pieces, think of it like Lana Music Works, like OSTs, Hans Zimmer, like movie OSTs, something like that. I think it's kind of stretching. This is kind of stretching it a bit if you plan to use it for those, because again, wide variety of instruments and wide variety of tones and different frequencies are going to be in an orchestra piece. So if you have, for example, something like this, and it's a bit more of a, it has a fair amount rather. London Music Works Test Drive has a fair amount of like drums and like essentially I can't speak. Instruments that are on the lower end of things, it can kind of make it sound muddy. Like everything's kind of getting shrouded out. Like everything's kind of like, oh, just scooch over there, bass. It kind of sounds like that in something like this thing. I don't like the Legion as much as I did the Aegis. Like, Yeah, it's nice, and at the same time, it's a bit more technical. Like, no doubt about that. But the Legion was, how should I put this? It's like you're adding 10% more to the Aegis, but you're asking for like more than 50% more. I think it's like 65-70% more. Feels about the T Pro. I like the T Pros. I like the T Pros. It's a very safe IEM. This is like if I want a safe. If somebody's gonna ask me, hey, $300, what's a very safe sounding IEM that's pretty much good for anything? It has bass, you like vocals, and it's not really too peaky, but you still have the you still have like treble and everything else with a good amount of soundstage. Sense T Pros is probably one of the safest IEMs to go for. It's not really going to be a reference IEM, similar to say something like a 242 or something like the Kriner reference, but that thing is safe, 100%. I prefer Legion 2 Aegis. Ooh. I like this a fair bit more. Here we go, the perfect split. Wait, perfect split? On what? If anything, like I listen to Teresa and Maria a lot by Jerry Hale and Alyona. Thank you for whoever recommended it. I believe it was Lalaoa. An immediate thing that like if it's exact, supposedly like exact to my preferences or with a bright IEM, so to speak. Like one thing I observed with Teresa and Maria is like the moment it starts, it just makes my hairs go up, right? It has that kind of energy. It has that kind of vocal forwardness that it really makes a bright IEM sing, so to speak, and it really exposes a lot of potential peaky sounding IEMs. This one, I don't really get any sort of peaking with the AGs. As a matter of fact, I think this is also quite stretching it a bit, like for these types of use cases and these types of songs. You know what? Let me backtrack on that. No, this is definitely stretching it a bit for this IEM. It's definitely not made for those. Like, if I'm gonna have to be comparing, if I'm gonna be comparing this to something like, again, the Duno 242 or the Flipears Astrals, it doesn't really place vocals at the forefront. This places bass at the forefront, and you're buying it for that. So, I would say something like K-pop as well is a fair bit out of the jurisdiction, I guess, of the Aegis. This doesn't it doesn't give the sparkle, the shimmer, the excitement that you would want and you would expect for these types of songs. Yeah. Thanks for the review. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching the review. Flipears kind of cooked with the Arsenal series in terms of market share. Tony Barthold is the... Whoa! 50-50 split over like the entire Flipears revenue? Like, are we talking about revenue or like net profit? If that's a proper like, if there's a proper if you can say that even market share. Oh, whoa. What's the price on this thing? This is $480. No, this was not sponsored. I don't think Flipears actually send out their IEMs to reviewers or anybody. Like, you're gonna have to really buy it if you really wanted to, but this was because of James. This is only possible because of James. James, I'm gonna suck you off the moment I see you. Yeah, this is a loaner unit. Yeah, where's Bluetooth? Fuck the Bluetooth, man. Yo. This is like, if you go to Mapua, you drop by Recto and you need some money, you go to Isatan, spend a bit of time there. You're probably gonna end up with like a good 500, 1,000 pesos after like give or take 10 minutes. Yeah, not really the best IM for K-pop stuff. Although, when it... Not oversharing. This is based on research. Don't worry about it. I don't know how to feel about this in something like Ado, in something like J-pop songs, because on one end, compared to like all these three IEMs that I have right over here, Ado can sound kind of shouty, and at the same time, it sounds like um she's directly up and personal with the microphone whenever she's singing, and everything is kind of like behind her, but at the same time her voice kind of sounds like it's a bit more distorted, a bit more grainy sounding. It kind of sounds weird, so to speak, with these other IEMs, but with the Aegis it's not really present there. So I don't know which one is the correct one, but if I'm gonna be solely like talking about what I consider is close to what I think is neutral and what I hear is neutral, which is the Zcat Lush, which is with Jude right now. This sounds this sounds like it's adding a veil, so to speak, with Ada's voice, so it lessens that potential distorted sounding of her voice. And at the same time, it kind of makes it weird because I'm kind of used to her voice sounding that way. It's not bad by any means, but it's also just not something that I'm used to. Maybe if I listen to this like in after a few more days, after a few more hours, and so on and so forth, maybe I'm gonna appreciate it more. And when I go back to my typical IEMs, I'm probably gonna miss this sort of representation of her voice. But this is by no means shouty or vocal forward. Yeah, that's practically it. This is by no means shouty or vocal forward. And this is also not peaky by any means whatsoever as well. The content is mentioned. James, look at your baby, bro. Look at that, bro. That is peak. I'm trying it right now with my test music because obviously what I know and what I listen to on a daily basis is gonna be the songs that I know way more. IEM2S Lush. You gotta let me borrow one though. You gotta let me maybe under the table. Not just kidding, just kidding. I wanna try it so bad. Don't worry, I'm gonna go to you and suck you off while you're listening to this, bro. Don't worry about it. Alright, so next up. Wait, this is so weird. Cause I'm not. I mean, I think James knows what I'm talking about when Ada's voice sounds like a bit more like it kind of sounds a bit rattly and distorted in some IEMs. Most IEMs, I would say. Like, and it sounds like she's outright shouting at her mic and she's like directly up in front it. But like, I'm not getting that impression whatsoever with the Aegis. And at the same time, something like this, I think this is, I forgot the English name of this thing. What was this? Welcome to my show, I think it was. This is a very K-pop, it's no good. Orchestra pieces, definitely not good. Female vocals, it does it really well because it, like, unless it has a copious amount of bass, like say something like Caesar, then it's not really gonna be like going to the BC all too much, and it's not really, the BC is not really, the bone conduction is not really going to do a lot of just hide everything. It's not really gonna do that. Like the dynamic driver is definitely doing the heavy lifting for those type of songs, but J-pop is a bit more of like in the middle. It sounds kind of weird, but at the same time it is pleasant. No K-pop, yeah, not for this one. Oh wait, Matt, bro, Matt. Oh wait, not Matt. James, bro, James. We should open the Hogwarts. Yeah, we've been waiting for you to open whatever it is inside of this thing. I haven't seen the inside of this thing. I wanted to make sure that you at least see this thing. All right. Okay. So impressions, gonna be taking a pause here. Can I open this thing, bro? Open it. All right, bro. If I can borrow an INM 2S, maybe, who knows? Like, You know, it depends. It depends on what. I don't know how to open these things, by the way. So do bear with me. I apologize. I am not a very rich person. James is the rich person, not me. All right. Oh, it's just a letter. Rip. How to wear in multiple different languages, and that's pretty much it. God damn it! I thought it was just gonna be like it's packaged in this like. I mean, look at this thing. It's packaged. It looks so fancy, and then boom, terms and conditions. All right. Nah. the, nah. Yep, that's very anticlimactic. God damn it. I thought it was gonna be like fuck that. Oh, you know what? If you guys know "Am I Dreaming" from Metro Boomin, the start of this has the most angelic sounding violin like loop, and it's it doesn't like do it in a similar way as bright IEMs. Like I still think like brighter IEMs will do this a bit better, or something like the Sense T Pro will do this song a bit better, because you kind of have to balance out both like upper mid sounders to treble as well as the bass to like really make it sound like that. I don't know how else to describe it. Just yeah, Hogwarts acceptance letter vibes, and then they give you warranty inside. Right now, I have all INM 6 and IN 10. INM 10. Man, I want to try that thing so badly. Oh, Kage, what's up, bro? Charur AKG, somebody ban him, thank you. Wait, you know what? Let me just ban him real quick. Wait. We ain't having that shit over in my stream, bro. Hmm. We ain't having that hide user on this channel. Fuck you, dude. Hmm. This sounds so good. Like appropriate songs for this would definitely be pop, hip hop, rap, anything with bass will sound magical on this thing. Anything with like where like the bass is gonna be the driving factor of what makes that song like listenable and actually like really fun to jam out to and such. Oh man. Okay, not really for those. Okay, this is what I'm curious about. I really don't. Wait, I don't know who it was a while ago, but somebody stated that like this was peaky at around 5K hertz. Like I think somebody stated that. I really don't get that type of impression. This is weird. I'm liking this a lot with this IEM. Although, given this is not really the brightest IEM, quite far from it. So it doesn't really make metal guitars like sing. But how should I put this? It puts on a veil on the potentially peaky stuff. Just represented, like it represents it just enough to make sure that you know that it's there. But at the same time, it's also I really do not get how like the what was that, the peaky thing is an issue in this thing. IEM meat in Mandaluyong. We glazing till we are full. Me, Jude, tried it. It's you know what? Let's try, but this is a very V-shaped sounding IEM, huh? I think I get a reason why vocals are a bit more veiled now when it comes to like female and male vocals are a bit more veiled now. This is a very V-shaped sounding IEM. A lot of bass, a lot of mid bass, a lot of lower mids, guys. That's for sure. Then treble onwards, like it's there. It's not upper mids is gonna be there, but it's not gonna be like at your face. Basically, instruments that's not bass, boom. Instruments that's relatively bassy, boom. Everything else, boom. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Shangri-La? Oh, yeah, we can go there. Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite under 100 US dollars? So far? Mm, uh, if you want something fun, Zero Blue, like the original one, like something closer to neutral, Truth Here Zero Red. If you like something that's a bit more of a brighter sounding IEM, Truth Here Hexa, mostly from Truth Here. But I guess the most well-rounded for me is gonna be EG280, under $100. Are the cymbals symboling or are they tunog lata? It's not. It doesn't sound like it's hollow. Cymbals doesn't sound like it's hollow. As a matter of fact, I think again like instruments that are not bassy, boom. Instruments that are bassy, there. Everything else is kind of there. Like that's basically the best way to put it. Cymbals though, I mean, wait. Cymbals there is not as like wait, I need to find where cymbals are. No, not cymbal. Wait, what's a very an IEM with a song with a lot of cymbals? It doesn't sound thin or hollow when it comes to cymbals, but it's yes, this is your MD3 and edges. It doesn't sound hollow or like um lackluster when it comes to hats or like cymbals. It's definitely there. Treble extension is also definitely going to be there. It's just not as treble extended as like these IEMs. It yeah, it's not as treble. Treble is not as extended, so it doesn't really give you like a an airy sounding impression. And like drums definitely take over the mix when it comes to these sorts of songs. Like vocals very much takes a step back with songs like Hotel California or with songs like Iris, where there's like vocals and there's a lot of drums, there's a lot of bass guitars, there's a lot of electric guitars, and not definitely not for those. But then he called the Red Line a great idea. Oh god. At least Dracomis wasn't paid. Oh man. Elect Baroque ear tips. Damn, okay. I want to try them out later as well. Damn, alright. I didn't know these ear tips were that bomb. James, I can't wait for you to try this thing. That's all I'm gonna say, man. No words can describe how happy I am listening to this thing right now across different songs in my test playlist. Because if we're talking about like my test playlist, female vocals, a lot of instrumentals, a lot of those random bits and pieces that I like to listen to, this definitely works best with songs that are going to want and are going to require like bass. And the main focus of the song is going to be like a bass, the bass melody, or like the backing track for the bass, anything like that. So picture pop, rap, hip hop, EDM, all of that fun stuff. When it comes to vocal centric music, it's not really the best IEM for that. It's definitely veiled, it's definitely overshadowed by the instruments from way up and the instruments from way down. And vocals aren't gonna be the best thing on this thing, but it's a bassy set. It's specially made to be bass. That's all I'm gonna say. Although in some occasions it does work with stuff like, for example, Black Sabbath's Iron Man. It does work with something like Metallica Master of Puppets. Anything that will work for a V-shaped sounding IEM, for example, James's very own Zero Bluetooth, will sound proper and better both at the same time when you put it on the Aegis, and it's just going to be an outright night and day difference over any V-shaped IEM that I have tried thus far. It's not going to be a one-size-fits-all type of IEM wherein it's not really going to be the, oh, hey, this is for everybody IEM, but if you like bass, even if you're not a bass head, I'm not a bass head, this should speak. All I'm gonna say. This thing's pretty good. Now I want to try it out with something like Playing God by Polyphia. James's recommendation. This is gonna be a bit more of a messier, I guess, a track with a lot of things going on at once. Okay, way too much. Way too much already there. Like the moment that beat drops, it's just a, oh, everything's kind of all right. Everything's all right. Then boom, like that. Nah, like everything's kind of there. It sounds kind of hollow in some occasions. Like again, talking about V-shape, like a lot of the things in the mids, which is where a lot of instruments are going to live. It's like it like sounds kind of hollow there. Kind of sounds it doesn't kind of sounds. It sounds recessed. Stuff like cymbals, stuff like harmonics. You're definitely gonna hear them. You're definitely gonna. It's definitely gonna shine a light on them over everything else. So it kind of makes the rest of everything kind of just and then the moment bass drops, it's just wiped off. It's okay, I have this. James did it. I need for Polyphia. Try Billy Bang Ball from Mashley opening. Oh! That's gonna suit this thing. The first impression that James will probably do is like, grabe yung basement. Since you're listening to your music, in your music listening era, alright, go ahead, drop it. Try some Nirvana. Not really gonna be the best for those. Like, I can tell you right now, not really gonna be from Rose. Man, you're not anything with like anything where you want proper representation, I guess, for vocals isn't gonna be the best thing here. Although, as what Sir Matt said a while ago, like I would assume this is probably gonna be a great IEM for live scenarios if you're playing live and you're what do you call that? The IEM packs, like the Bluetooth ones, that's probably going to be doing really great on this because from him, at least from him, based on the information I got from him, those definitely like on the base side. So I can picture this being a very nice IEM for that kind of uses. I don't know about the faceplate though, because this was the faceplate like turned green on one of the guys over at the FEC meet, because this is made of bronze, and bronze plus humidity, oxidation, and sweat don't really mix in doesn't well mix in well. Base and good base, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's not you. Wait, not Bluetooth. My bad. Wireless. Let's just put it as wireless. Ultra high frequency and okay. Radio frequency. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Now again, this was from James. Man, do you people actually think I can recommend? I can buy this thing? Hell no. Man, if you think I can buy this thing, your view on me and my financial status is gonna be way up there. Hell no. Nah, man, that ain't it. My bad. Any of those IEM packs that are gonna be like wireless systems for wireless IEM systems, like I can imagine that working for this. Not really for the faceplate though. The sound, sure. Faceplate, not quite. And definitely not the case. That case is big. Somebody help us buy Vondry. Sure. Vondry? I don't know if it... Wait. Man, I was just watching Sakamoto Days last night. Soundstage isn't really up there in my opinion, compared to these other three, or even the Flipears Aethers a while back. But it's definitely there. Goddamn. One comment I have with the soundstage though, like when I was, I just remembered this a while ago. Black Sabbath, Iron Man, like the drum segment and the intro, it starts off close, far, like properly far from your ears. Then it gradually, like it comes off far, then it goes closer to you, to like my face. All those soundstage for left and right and front and back, but it still does front and back. So not really for these types of music, I would say. Not something I enjoy. Anything with a lot of vocals, essentially. A lot of vocals and a lot in anything in a band setting, I do not like. I'm maybe it will change after a couple of days, but anything in a band setting where there's guitars, there's drums, there's vocals, there's bass, guitar, there's like all of the bits and pieces, keyboard potentially. Not really there for me. This has the exact bass that I want for something like Snooze, man. Uh James, give me your blessing 3 Aqua. I'll be happy to play around with it. Let me play around with it. Let me use it for reviews, whatever. I don't think the wireless packs or headphone amps used in live headphones will be enough to drive it. Oh, okay. All right, my bad. All right. Wait, I really do not have a perspective on impedance and sensitivity of the Aegis because it doesn't say it anywhere in the box. It doesn't say it anywhere in the box. Like, I was trying to find out a while ago, but it doesn't say it out there anywhere. So, like, even the actual box itself, like, the moment you open it and remove the case, it's just, boom, empty. Can't let go, my baby. Alright. That's fair. That's honestly fair. Man, I love this thing. I love this thing. I swear to God, the moment you play anything that, like, in a genre that this works really well, K-pop, rap, pop, EDM, R&B, potentially, if you're talking about Timbaland, Rihanna even, or just The Weeknd, for example. IM Force, what's wrong about it is that it's shit. And everybody who claims that the IM Force, Fuzzy IM Force, right? If anybody who claims that the Fuzzy IM4 has extraneous amount of like soundstage because it's open back, you should stop watching them probably immediately. Just unsubscribe, forget about them, report their channel for all I care. Like just nah. Dude, I'm gonna fucking ban you, bro. No IM have sound. Not as good of a soundstage as headphones, but definitely IEMs definitely have soundstage. I can guarantee you that. You want to try soundstage on IEMs? Go with the Kimura Aegis. Listen to that. It's not gonna be obviously. It's not gonna be as good as open back headphones. Like for example, open back headphones like R70X or for example the 58X of Dochi. It's not gonna be like that when it comes to soundstage. But there definitely is some soundstage. Like you can, some IEMs, for example, Aegis. I don't think Aegis are really good at. I don't think Aegis is really good example for soundstage. But again, the Flipears Aegis or for stuff that are here in my table, something like the Duno 242 will definitely have soundstage. Something like the Flipears Astrals will definitely have soundstage. Perceived stage, yeah, but like, wait, what do you mean generic setup? Oh, wait. The guy 6XX? Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be those. But like the perception of distance is still gonna be there. Some more better more than others. Definitely not headphones level though. That's 100%. That's 100%. Oh, what's up, Joe? That's 100%. Like again, comparing it with like open back headphones or even just headphones in general, it's never gonna go to that point. Perception of distance. Let's just phrase it like that. Perception of distance. There's definitely gonna be there. Genelex is studio monitor speaker brand? Oh, I don't. Oh, man. That's way out of my pay grade, man. That's way out of my tax bracket. That's way out of what my eyes can afford to see. Oh, speakers. I mean, you're comparing a different. You're comparing different form factors already. If we're comparing like from IEMs to IEMs, there's definitely the perception of distance. But the moment you go out, again, the moment you go out of like in-ear monitors of any kind, regardless of whatever it is, you go to headphones, go to closed back headphones even, go to open back headphones even more so speakers. I mean, that's just gonna be different, bro. That's just gonna be different. Tangsu wan'er, I would say Tangsu wan'er is better than the. Oh wait, I would say that Shuto is better, but oxidation is not a good idea. If I rather the Shuto is not a good idea when it comes to like tropical countries, humid countries. So unless you live in a humid country, don't even consider the Shuto. Consider anything else but the Shuto if you live in a humid country. Just why I don't look for soundstage in IEMs anymore. Ah, all right, makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, Joe, just pick any sort of. You will usually have like length for cables over at product pages. Just as long as it's 2-pin connector. 2 pins or pin 78mm connector. It's gonna be more than alright. And not gonna lie, my Crescent has more soundstage. I think that's where the perception of, what do you call this, HRTF, that's where the factor of HRTF will come into play, because some might experience it more than others, where some will be very sensitive to treble, and some people like me are more tolerant towards more treble. Not really as tolerant when it comes to bass. Like, I get nauseous when it comes to bass, but that's kind of where our HRTF will be different. Cannot expect soundstage out of IEMs, but we're talking about IEMs versus IEMs. All right, we're talking about IEMs versus IEMs, and again, this is why I'm telling that anybody who says the IEM4 from Fuzzy Audio, if somebody says that has soundstage because it's open back, just go away from them, unsubscribe, leave that place. Because you have to make the entire thing either open or just non-existent with the housing for it to actually do anything worthwhile and like related to staging or the perception of distance. It's just not going to be possible with the form factor. Then when like comparing to actual proper IEMs, like soundstage in IEMs compared to other stuff for other form factors, no questions asked. Basically, not basically, just outright not there. IEMs compared to other IEMs, they will definitely have differences in terms of distance. If you're comparing IEMs versus IEMs, some IEMs are gonna have better soundstage than others. But I hope that makes sense. Help me go home? Alright, sure. I got you, Goat. Bluetooth when it's in AG's review. Damn. Wait, you still have the FT1? Alright, I got you, Goat. I got you. One sec. Let me allow Goat first to go home. Also, James, I just want to point it out there again. Brother, thank you for letting me borrow your Aegis. I think he bought the Legion as well, which is probably gonna go, I don't know, within a... When was that? I think he bought the Legion as well, or... yeah, I think he bought the Legion as well. Yeah, that's definitely sure. I think he bought the Legion as well. And, man, just... thank you for letting me listen to Peak, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. He bought both? Brother, he can afford it. I mean, brother, he just paid 28 grand for this thing and fucking bought a Xiaomi tablet out of nowhere for 30 grand in one day. My man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep listening to it, definitely. Also, Goat, 3 minutes away. Your move is 3 minutes away. Oh, wait, never mind. Your move is not 3 minutes away because the driver fucking just 28,000 pesos. 28 bands in pesos. So that's $480, $960 all in all. Yep. Now don't worry about it. It's gonna be here pretty soon, I think. Yeah, I got you. I got you, God. Also, no face count for a bit, but just know that I'm. I love it. I love this thing. Man, I love this thing. I really love this thing. Don't worry, God. I'm booking for you. Oh, 3 minutes away. Man. Man, I can't. As of right now, I don't think I'm the best person to actually listen to when it comes to like the initial impressions of the Aegis, because I have to admit I'm just gonna be shitting this probably the entire fucking stream, unless maybe we consider gaming, in which case gaming might be a different story, right? Gaming might be a different story in general. right? Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's gonna be a completely different story when it comes to gaming, but oh man, oh man. I'm gonna leave you guys there for a bit. I'm gonna set an alarm probably for like good, I don't know, 10 minutes. Oh man. Goat, I'm so sorry for not messaging you immediately, but I was just. And the thing about the bass on this thing, are you crying? No, 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 not yet. The thing about this is like, um, it's not cannons. It's not mud cannons, right? It's nowhere near mud cannons. It's bassy as hell, but it retains all of the good parts of the music. Like, it's not just like, if you guys know about Pioneer, Pioneer speakers, if you guys ever heard one of those or like saw one of those, it's not gonna be like one of those. Oh man. Oh man. Does that count? Yeah, that would count. That's definitely boom. Mud cannons, like just boom. Oh god, I'm in love with this thing. Oh good. Rider's there. Timeless? Wait, timeless? Oh, Playboy Carti. Okay. Dude. James, if you don't take this immediately from me, I might actually just do some sort of fucking miracle. I don't know. To get this off your hands, man. Oh my god, I remember this song. No, I'm not get. Oh. Oh man. Oh man, that sounds so good. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not gonna change it even. Ah. Oh bro, House of Balloons is actually a goated recommendation. How do I not have that? Wait, I have YouTube Premium, is alright. How do I not have that? Wait, I'm pretty sure I have that shit. Oh yeah, I do have it. Oh. Oh man. How the fuck do I not have this thing? Like, hello? Oh god damn it. Okay, I don't have House of Fuck. And I still do have like bro. I'm not crying. Look at me. I'm not crying, but my wrinkles are going out. Like, dude, my face is just like that the entire time. I fucking love this thing. Family ties, alright, alright. Oh. Oh man. This is definitely made for this type of music. I ain't a bass head. I think everybody knows. I ain't a fucking bass head, but oh god. But I think I downloaded Family Ties. Yeah, metal collects moist, especially like bronze IEMs. They're like bronze, like in general, it turns green really quickly. Oh, fuck that! You know, a very bad, I guess, a very bad correlation I can make of this is if Skull Candy, yes, that's the only thing I can think of at this point. If Skull Candy retained their like, oh, wee bass, right? If they retained their wee bass in music, but they actually knew how to pair it up with the rest of the entire like frequency, right? Everything, mids, vocals, and so on. I mean, vocals are kind of like, it's just there. Shit. Vocals are shit on this. I'm just gonna put it out there. But like, if Skull Candy knew how to make bass actually part of the music rather than just the sole purpose of the music, this is probably gonna be it. This is. Oh. Mm. I ain't gonna watch Feeds World Cup song with this shit. Oh man, I can't skip this part. I'm so sorry, this became a chill fucking session, man. God damn. My ears were not mistaken. As a matter of fact, I already knew this was gonna be great. I just want it even more right now. I wanna I wanna own it even more right now, more than I ever did. Mm. Good day ice. Oh my. You're recommending Peak right now to me. Oh fuck, you're recommending Peak right now to me, bro. This compared to the Astronauts, when it comes to like songs that really suit the ages, like bassy, hip hop, rap, were very bassy. Like songs that have a really, if we're talking about very bassy songs, very fun songs, it is, but it's not even a competition. But when it comes to like being more versatile, for example, being more detailed, being a bit more well balanced overall with vocals, bass, and treble, Astros is still definitely going to be the better idea. Or something like the Sense Pros, or something like even the Doom 242 is still going to be the better idea. This is probably, I think, going to be especially set where if you listen to a lot of bass songs, like very fun songs, this is probably going to be as good as you can get until you go copious amounts of unless you throw copious amounts of money even more, because if it's something like the Deuce was definitely great for something like the Deuce was definitely great, but this is better. Something like what was that? I think it was the Theo Audio Monarch Mark IV. That was also pretty basic, like the ones with the hexagon thing, like hexagon art on the actual faceplate. That was also really good, but at the same time, that's literally twice the price of this thing. So until you go like way up in price, I think this is probably gonna be like, this is gonna be your piss off for a very long time, if not your end game. Like this is where you stop. Everything else just becomes fuck those. Go back here. I think that's the best way I can put it. Like, and also I've listened recently to the Dos Cinco from Zigat. Like going from that versus this, that shit just gets blown out of water. It's all Dos Cinco is also pretty similar in the sense of sub bass. Oh, Diablos is also gonna be a good comparison of this. Where if we compare this to Diablos, Man, the Diablos is just trash compared to this. I'm sorry, but I like those things, but this just completely ruined everything else. Like, that's inherently bassy, or inherently even trying to be bassy. Cranial reference for me somewhat sounds like a bass headset. No, it doesn't somewhat sound like a bass headset. It definitely sounds like a bass headset. But now that kind of it's more of a oh it's warm with a bit of bass. No, this is the bass headset. This is the bass headset. Fuck. Wait, I need more. I need more, man. It really doesn't, man. It really doesn't lose out on like it has a lot of copious amounts of bass, but everything else is not really like it's not really forgotten. It's not really left out there to just whoosh get out. No. Oh man. Salo Zero doesn't mean shit compared to this. I don't know how much is this? 480 USD. Also, I'm 23, so not yet an orc. Jude is an orc though, because he has a child, that's for sure. Well, from community notes, at least the Kefine Clean is a safe pick. Yeah, Kefine Clean is definitely a safe pick. It's a like it's a good representation for warm within like $50 onwards to probably 200 even. Like it definitely punches its weight. It's definitely worth it definitely sounds like it's worth more than it is, but it's a good idea of like a very basic platter. It's just a palette, uh, palette, not palette cleanser. It's a sampler. It's a sampler. Like, okay, this is how ham could taste like, but it's not gonna taste like the best ham, for example. Like, it's just dead middle for warm. It's just dead middle for bright. It's just dead middle for balance. It's not anything interesting, but it's gonna be extremely safe by every sense of the word. Oh no, Urban MPH. I don't think there's a proper shop for them, right? Yeah, I don't think there's a proper. Yeah, Delchi. I haven't owned the Delchi yet, so I can't comment on that properly, and I haven't given it a listen enough. By far, uh, favorite IEM I've listened to so far. If I owned the favorite IEM I owned, that's pretty easy. Flipears Astral. This is the favorite IEM that I've owned so far. Close second would be my Duno 242. Best IEM I've listened to so far. It's not gonna be the Aegis, although this is definitely above, like on top there. It's probably the Audio Monarch Mark IV. I like that thing, man. I like that thing. It has everything I want, like from bass all the way to mids, all the way to treble. Um, uh, another IEM that I really like a lot is the Audio High 4 Mark II. Um, but I can't even talk. I want. Oh man, I love this thing so much. Oh yeah, I would listen to some Eminem. Goddamn. So bass rumble on this thing is just heavy, but it doesn't muddy out everything. It doesn't overlap with anything. Mid bass, punchy as hell, elevated, bassy in every sense of the word, but it really doesn't like go to a certain extent that it just destroys everything else. Vocals, mid range are shit. Upper mids, it's a bit more tolerable compared to the actual mid range. Like low trebles, lower treble onwards to like air. It's definitely there. It's like a very V-shaped sounding set. So it's gonna be a very fun sounding set. Hence why I'm just ah. About the GK continue. Is it gonna wait? What? It couldn't because of you couldn't buy through your link. Oh no, don't worry, don't worry. My affiliate link is just there if you can use it, and if you find it somewhere cheaper, it's gonna be way more than alright. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your ears. You do what you do with it. All right. I'm just here to suggest you stuff, and if my suggestions work, great. If it doesn't work, I'm so sorry, man. That's about the only thing I could say. But don't worry about it. Best fun slash technical set. When it comes to fun, with the IEMs that I've owned, Super Mix 4 with the bass adapter. Which is a weird like out of nowhere, out of pocket type of thing. Like it just went out of nowhere. I tried it. I liked it. I've been listening to it right now. For a couple of days rather. Best technical set that I've listened to would be the Duno 242. Or like the one that I owned. Although when it comes to the best like quote unquote technical set that I've listened to, I can't really depend, so to speak, on IEMs that I've just sampled because owning one and using one inside your personal space is always going to be a very massively different thing in comparison to just listening to it outside when there's a lot of noise going on. So I can't really comment on that. Fun. This this is probably the most I can afford and the most that I'm willing to spend on a fun IEM. A set that can do both. Astral, yeah. Probably Astrals would do both really well. Gosling out. I'm so sorry, man. Astral Glaze na. Man. Oh, go this home. Let's go. I think I actually like the Aegis way more than the Proto. Although again, this is comparing like now that I listen to it in the silent space in my own space versus just what I remembered a while back. Oh god. If I don't stop now, I ain't gonna stop listening to this. So let me just stop myself right there before I just completely hey go buy this shit. All right. Sound impressions. That was a very long listen because man, I just like this thing. I love this thing. I don't. This gone way past beyond me liking it. If I can kiss this, I would. Let's just put it that way. If I could kiss this, I would. All right, sound impressions for the Flipears Aegis. First and foremost is sub bass. Sub bass is gonna be very rumbly IEM, like just outright. Sub bass is just gonna be handled by the bone conduction, and it's gonna handle it in a way that's just remarkably heavy, thumping, and just you feel every fucking note that goes on to the sub bass region. That's what it does. When it comes to the mid bass aspect, like and lower mids aspect, like the potential for punchiness, the potential area that could add up to what makes it muddy, it's gonna be punchy. It's gonna be like fun to listen to. That's for sure. But it doesn't really go past the point of being muddy. Like gets there. It gets close, but it's not really mud cannons by any means whatsoever. It's still a very what do you call this? It's still a very well-rounded IEM, a very fun bass boosted V-shaped IEM in every sense of the word, without a whole lot of the bloat that comes with a very bassy IEM and like when listening to the mids. However, bad thing about this I would say is going to be the mid-range, the vocals, the male vocals, female vocals. As long as it's something like Iris, for example, Iris by Goo Goo Dolls, something like I don't know, what was that again? Something like Teresa and Maria by Jerry Hale and Leona, stuff like those, or even orchestra pieces where you have a huge variety of instruments going on off at once. It's not really going to be made for those types of music, and it's not really going to be made for those types of application. But if we're considering those, and we are going to consider those because obviously, really not good for those. Like, it's just outright bad for those in my opinion. Then once we go to the upper mids and like lower treble area, I would say that this is a bit more smoothened out. It's not like potentially peaky as say something like for example, the Flipears Astral with the 2.8k hertz peak, like specifically, this is definitely smoothened out within those ranges. Lower treble is going to be smoothened out as well. It's not as in your face, but it's definitely apparent. I like from 4 to 6k hertz, there's definitely a bump somewhere right over there, but it's not enough for me at least to make it so that it's way too peaky, it's way too shouty, it's way too much essentially. It's just the right amount, like it has the right amount of treble for the amount of bass that it has, so it makes songs like songs that fall within the pop, rap, hip hop, EDM types of music, or even R&B genres of music, to just really sing on these things and become a very fun to listen to set in every regard of the word. Treble extension here and like air regions onwards, or like treble, like upper treble onwards to air, is gonna be a bit more rolled off. Like it's definitely still gonna be there. It's definitely still gonna be present. Like you still don't miss out for the hats, for example. It doesn't sound anything like it's like for example cardboard, where if you're tapping it, instead of bright ringing sounds, it's just gonna sound like this. It's not gonna sound like that. It's not gonna come off as that. But I do find myself wanting a bit more of the, I guess, the shine and shimmering and like the sparkle when and that comes with those types of with more treble extended IEMs essentially. So not gonna be for those. This is gonna be more for like just for your fun, leisurely listening. Not gonna be for analytical listening. I assume this is not gonna be great for gaming, but it does do like front, back, left, right, and center. So I assume Valorant, when we try it out in a bit, is also gonna be really good on this thing. So now I want to go ahead and measure this thing on my clone IEC 711 coupler, because if I don't stop now, I'm just gonna listen to this for the entire night, man. We ain't gonna play, we ain't gonna do shit, brother. We're just gonna be listening. Can you see the cable? Yeah, sure, of course. This is a 4-core cable with a 4.4mm balanced output. And I still don't know what the impedance and the sensitivity of this thing is. So, something that I really, really, really need to look at. For the destruction of your... Yep. Take responsibility. You can technically kiss it? Yeah, I can, but I don't want to, because, I mean, when it comes to the build of this thing, I mean, it looks amazing, but I've also seen this turn green because it is bronze, and I don't even want to touch it right now because my hands are kind of sweaty. So, yeah, extra care should be put onto this thing. Definitely. Extra care should be put on this thing. Nasaan ka kanina pa? Bro, I'm so sorry. I can't stop listening to Peak. You could upgrade the ear tips? Wait. This one? Oh, okay. KZ ear tips. I don't want to talk about KZ ear tips as much as I do anymore. I ain't gonna lie. Yep. It's on the actual Flipears website. Alright. Okay. Alright, Brian O. Wolfgang. DAP recommendation, I don't really own a DAP, so I do apologize, because owning one versus looking at the tech specs are going to be two completely different things. So I really don't want to base off a recommendation just from what I've seen online and just from what I've heard. Man. What Android player? Oh, Hebe Music. Sorry. Hebe Music. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Also, I'm very sorry for talking a bit here. I just had to give my initial sound impressions of this thing before we add on to measurements and such. Because, brother, Matt, no disrespect to you and your fucking work, but fuck you, dude. I hate you for, I hate you for, brother. Goddamn. Broski just like flip my world upside down and just say, hey, you wanna listen to peak IEMs? And here I was. Yeah, sure. Fucking innocent 5 foot. I don't know. I don't even care if I'm 5'3". Innocent kid. Right over there. And Broski just, hey, here. You're gonna want to spend your fucking wallet on this thing, bro. And I ain't gonna buy you shit. Because fuck you. That was essentially what he said to me. Well, not said to me, but you know what it means. This dude, I swear to God, this guy. Yeah. Ignorance is a bliss. I ain't gonna go back to a fucking meat again. Oh, man. Although, at the very least, right, I do have a perspective now, a really good perspective on what is present out there in IEMs as a whole. So, I can reference what I've heard and what I know and what I've experienced, what I felt with different types of IEMs and so on and so forth. Oh, man. He offered us drugs and refused to pay, bro. That's what he did. He basically said, "Oh, you guys wanna like you wanna go out for drinks? Yeah, drinks." And then bro just said, fuck yeah, pay for it." Yeah, that was basically it. Yeah, bro is evil. Bro is evil for even handing us off a prototype that we can't even buy anymore, even if we wanted to. This man. Looking forward to when Supernova. Now I'm afraid. Cause initially, I mean, I'm still like in terms of value for money, the Aegis ain't good value. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. This ain't good value. There's a lot of basic sets. There's a lot of similarly basic sets out in the market. Like, for example, even the High Force or the Zigat Arete 2, for example, right, would be a good idea for a bassy sounding IEM. And it's like, I don't know, half the price of this thing? Yeah, definitely half the price of this thing. I think it's like closer to 300 rather than it is 400. So definitely more options out there that will also provide a very fun listening experience, a very heavy, and thumping listening experience. But my God, will I not? I won't blame anybody, including myself, for wanting to have this sort of experience in IEM. This thing is just too good, man. Can't lie. This thing is just too good. Yeah, we play soon, bro. Alright, thank you for dropping by, Dashi. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Non-Tri-Fi selections, you'll never get that sound signature anywhere else. Fuck you. I was looking for my camera. Fuck you for telling me that, and fuck you for making me realize that, hey, you wanna see a whole new world? You're finna be like, oh my God. Finna be like a Disney princess out here. Like a goddamn whole new world. Yeah, it's gonna be the only problem here is gonna be, oh no. Brian. Anything with copper or any metallic IEM, metal IEM essentially, would be susceptible to humidity changes, would be susceptible to oxidation issues, and potentially even static issues, because that's just the thing about metal IEMs, right? That's just the very unfortunate thing about metal IEMs, is that metal will stay metal regardless of what you do, how you do it, and what you do for it. It's over time, it's still just gonna get gunked up and look disgusting, but the moment you have it, the moment you first have it, and like when you take the initial pictures, it's a sight to behold. Put it that way, it's a sight to behold. It's like drugs. Yeah, this shit's like drugs. Compensation by sins on my high force. Can I PQ my AKG on that thing? If you're Sharur, you're probably gonna cope with it. Yeah, that's definitely for sure. If you're Sharur, sure. Sharur, sure. God damn, I hate that guy. And I hate the guy who's pledging his allegiances to the to the man below over the Discord. Ah. Oh man. I can never go back to the SimGod Super Mix 5 after this. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even have a basic set. Fuck. Fuck. I need this thing. I need to buy this thing, bro. Someday. Not today, not any day, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, probably next year. Someday. Fuck. Sure, God want you. I hate this guy as well. Not only does he give us drugs and refuse to, like, I don't know, take responsibility for it in one way or another, but then, bam, he just rage baits out over the comments like a madman. That's what he does. Matthew-san. That's your name on YouTube? Matthew-san. I'm gonna hunt you down next meet, bro. I'm gonna strangle you even if it means a joke. And it's not gonna be a joke. Joking. For legal reasons, that was a joke. By the way, for legal reasons, that was a joke. Quick question. Is there zero Bluetooth? Zero Bluetooth. No, I can't lie. I'm sorry. Even if the Critical is gonna give me the monolith by saying that the zero Bluetooth is better than the Aegis, I can't. Principles won't allow me. Honesty won't fucking allow me. Just goddamn experience won't even allow me to do that. I barely even listened to the Zero Blue, and I explicitly remember how shit it was. Like, it's basically like the Aegis, but it's trying so hard to do everything all at once that it just fails on everything simultaneously. That's probably the best way to go about it. And also, my cables does not do well. Okay, fuck. My cables don't do well with the Aegis, so I'm just gonna stick with the OG cables of this thing. I probably have to measure the resistance of this thing because the ZGAT, funnily enough, actually, the ZGAT Lush cables, this one that I've been using for measurements and so on. Upon measuring the resistance of this thing, this is like, I don't know, 0.00 something ohms. Like, it's definitely like when I tried it on the multimeter, it's like very freakishly low. It was honestly a surprise. It was honestly a surprise, that thing was. So, not gonna be an issue, but I should probably measure the resistance of this thing. Nah. I wanna play. I wanna see how this plays. I wanna try out this thing for gaming, bro. Peak zero Bluetooth goated. Ain't no way. Matt? Boss Matt? Matinong tanong to ah. May opening ba dyan sa INM? Pang OGT, pang kahit ano. Anything related to audio, just to, you know, dip my grummy little hands inside of the world of audio. Because either I do audio some more and like forever, I don't know, depends, who knows, or I end up in a desk job at Cisco, which actually is a good idea, but you know what I want. Everybody knows what I want. I know what I want. My lady knows what I want. Goat is probably watching there. Yeah, I definitely know what I want, and that's what I want. Oh, man. Holy shit, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. This thing is so big, it made me shook, bro. Damn. God damn. God damn. That's all I can say. God damn. That's all I can say, bro. That's all I can say. God damn. God damn. God damn. Asma, yeah, please do, please do. I need to. I need to know, man. I need to know. Like, I want to do something in relation to audio for, yeah. Humidity ba here sa Pinas? Sobra. Tinanong mo pa, pre. Tangina, pumapalo na 70% humidity. Well, relative humidity, not absolute humidity, but still, 70% humidity is high. Given IEMs, by the way. So, nah. Gonna need, actually, I do have the thing, like, probably right over here for, what was that? Like, silica balls, yeah. For silica balls, I'm gonna have it down there. And you should get silica balls. Doesn't matter if you buy it from my link or whatever kind of link. Buy it. You need it. You're gonna want it, especially if you have a fuck ton of IEMs. Hmm. Hold up. Now we're gonna be measuring the IEMs. Also, I'm just gonna say to Goat, I love you, Goat. Okay. Before I show the screen, because I'm not going to be able to reply to her while I'm showing you guys the screen, because you guys are going to see our stupid ass conversations. Is Aegis Legend? Yeah. Stayed like a black man? Which one? I have no idea what you're referring to just now. I'm so sorry, man. Linabao silica gel in case? Yes, you should. You should. Any case will do. As long as it has silica balls, I would suggest reusable silica gels. Just for reference on how would that look like. Reference. Just a reference on how that shit looks like. It's gonna look like. It's gonna look like this. The Aegis is legendary, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, it doesn't come with a case. It's gonna look a lot like this. Hold up. Hold up. It's gonna look like this. And the thing about this is it originally starts off as blue, then over time it becomes pink once it becomes saturated. Like once it gets a bit more like it absorbs humidity from the air, uh that yeah you place it in. And I would suggest using stuff like small reusable bags. I mean, look at this. Some of them are still going to be blue, but they're mostly pink. Poke holes in small silica like resealable bags, put them on that thing, and like once it turns pink, put them in the oven at like 180 degrees for a good 15 minutes. Occasionally stir them around, and it's gonna go back to blue, and you can reuse it again and again for at least 6 months. Guys, you can eat those. They taste like nerds. No, no, no. They taste like sand. Like specifically, you know how it feels like, how it leaves your tongue when you accidentally drink seawater, like salty seawater. It's gonna feel a lot like that. It's gonna be very dry. And yes, I did eat Silica balls. It was out of curiosity. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, it was out of curiosity. I can't even. Yeah, you're not gonna buy. You just no, no. You don't put one ball inside of the case. Like you put a fuck ton of balls. You put a lot of balls inside of the case. But you don't need like copious amounts of it. Yeah, I hate it. I can eat one right now if you want me to. That's not gonna be an issue. That makes a lot of fucking sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, I did tell you, bass was like that. Vocals are here, trebles are there, and treble is also not well extended. Goddamn. All right, all right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Also, why does it? Okay, now I'm just way more confused now. Because the SimGod Super Mix 5, right? That's the only other BC IEM that I have. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. The SimGod Super Mix 5 is the only other bone conduction IEM that I have. And it doesn't show up, like, the bass doesn't show up nearly this much. This actually, like, I would say this is still probably lacking a few decibels or so when it comes to like what I've heard in the bass, because ain't no way it's like this balance. Like this is, but this is a good representation. Like this is pretty close to what I've heard, right? But wait, let me just show it up. And you know what? Let me put a Harman target right there for a good measure as well. God damn! Oh, that's what we were referring to. Like, oh, there you go. I told you, 4 to 6 gigahertz, somewhere around that region. Then it gradually goes down. There's gonna be harmonic resonance, resonance peak rather. Then treble eventually rolls off. So treble extension still there, but it definitely rolls off. Said that a while ago. It shows up on the graphs. This massive roll off here, probably what I was referring to when it comes to like the whole like upper treble, like lacking a bit of shine factor that I would have personally liked. That's probably it. Vocals, well, I mean, there's a reason why this I commented that this was shit for vocals. I mean, Harman 2019 is already pretty shit for vocals. Like it jades the vocals on Harman 2019. This just, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this just makes a lot of sense. A fuck ton of sense. Also, I want to put some references here as well. Look at that bass. Yeah, it is. Man, I love this thing though. I'm not a bass head. I hate a bass head. But this would be like my cult. This is the thing that converts me to a cult follower, bro. Hmm. Where is that one? You know what? I'm just gonna open like one file and open a file. The Duno 242, I think, is what it has. Like the thing that has all of the other stuff. Oh yeah, it does. Duno 242, Cranial reference. There you go. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If we're gonna be comparing this to the Flipears Astral, I was talking about like how I liked the higher perceived level of detail with the Astral. That's where it is, because treble is well extended. It's a bit more peaky because here, and like it's not as copious amounts in terms of bass, and it's still very forward, especially here in the 2.8k hertz. Like precisely, goddamn, that's precise. Uh, 2.8k hertz. Like this can potentially sound peaky, sound shouty for a lot of folks, but this is the type of thing that I like. This has a good amount of vocal emphasis for me, and the bass is just right for me. Hence why I practically came on stream when I was listening to that with slight tears on the side. This, the Aegis, is just like, you know? And when compare this to a thing that I previously called as um a bass headset, I don't even know. No comment. And when it comes to the 242, like well-regarded, well-rounded across the board, very smooth travel, like very nice treble extension as well. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah. We should open up my what do you call that? The high 4. There you go. High 4. The audio high 4 from 2019. Hold up, let me just delete everything else. Just so it's less annoying to look at. Funny thing is, I didn't like the high 4 as much as I did. As much as I like this thing. Huh. Also has 2.8K hertz peak, or yeah, 2.8K hertz peak, or more of like 2.7K hertz peak, and treble as well extended as well. A lot of bass, but like bass headset trust. But like in comparison to the Aegis, right, bro? In comparison to the Aegis, no comments. Oh man. I hate you, Matt. I have no other words to describe this person besides from this person being my most hated human being right now. I hate this guy for even introducing this shit to me. Fuck. You're supposed to be a marketing person for IEM. Why do you even have Flipears shit on you? Brother. I wouldn't be... What? Bro, your boss should replace... Somebody call this guy his boss. He's promoting the competition's fucking product, man. This guy's promoting the competition's product. It was him. 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 Ah. It was him. He was the one who was bringing around the November Hi-Fi Flipears fucking Aegis prototype. It was him. I blame this shit on him. Yeah, very close friends and they hate each other. So, you know, okay, makes sense. Okay. But still, fuck you. I hate you so much, man. Not hate you as a person, but I hate you for what you've done. Like, my ears. I mean... I hate you. I really hate this guy. I love you, but at the same time, brother, I hate you. Oh, man. Okay, for the Diablo. Here we go. The Diablo... What? What? The Diablo. No way. What? The Diablo does not sound this heavy. This fucking bass. What? I mean, it is planar. 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 So transient response, like transient's gonna be faster. So decay is gonna be faster. It's gonna die down a bit faster. Like, but damn. But then again, driver. It kind of makes sense when it comes to like what drivers you use. Planar drivers. I stand by this. It can't redo what dynamic drivers can do, let alone bone conduction drivers, man. It cannot do what those two can do when it comes to representation for bass. No. Yeah. No. No. The actual impact, the actual rumble, like the actual, for the lack of a better term, the actual bass texture that DD and BA actually provides when it comes to bass is definitely better, or at least with what with the ones that I've heard thus far, it's definitely better in comparison to what planar drivers offer. Also, James is gonna fucking love this thing, bro. I ain't even gonna. No joke. Yeah, no joke. No joke. No joke. James is gonna love this thing. I already know. James, I can't wait for you to listen to this. You're gonna love this. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up with the measurements, and then we're gonna be doing some Valorant gameplay with the Kiwi ears. I keep saying Kiwi ears; it's so similar. And then, okay, so I'm just gonna finish up on the measurements, and we're gonna be playing some Valorant, probably some R6 as well, with the Flipears Aegis. Okay, I need to like stay silent for a bit and then just randomly clap so I could when I'm editing the live stream of this thing, I can like what do you call that? Identify where the hell am I and where the hell I'm looking at. What am I actually looking at? Ah man, Curious ages. I hate these people. I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. This is also a mistake. I ain't gonna lie. A mistake not because of the sound, but this is a fucking mistake because of the fucking implications this will do on my wallet, me and Goat's relationship in the future when I have a job and I'm actually earning shit. Or like even if like YouTube does just somehow some way randomly has hi massive views out of nowhere. No, my bad. That's my bad. It just was the best. It's this the more polished, I would say, version of the prototype. Although the prototype still like has that prototype-esque feel to it that makes it special. Nah. Well, I really can't tell, honestly. I really can't tell for certain because I don't really have the prototype and I can't really listen to the prototype in my own space in like a very silent location. So can't even properly compare those two right now, knowing what I and just listening to this thing again. Because even the like BC, like the BC random spring noises, I didn't even observe that as I was talking while we were in the meet. But now that I do it in my own room, I can hear it clearly. It's not loud, but it's clear. I need money for this thing. Man, I need money to buy my own pair for this thing. Okay, so across the board, it's a bit wobbly, like around this area. I would assume this is where, like the crossover point for the BC plus the actual dynamic driver arrives. Because from this point on, right, um, it's like pretty smooth all around. But this is like where it is. So I would assume this is probably at around 300 hertz is where the crossover point of the BC and DD is. Shows up more in graph. Not really something that I observed though. So no problems when it comes to that. I'm selling that SM5. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna use the Aegis as reference. I'm gonna review that thing. Uh, Jesus Christ. What's a close base head IEM within like wait, can anybody like answer me for certain that what is the closest IEM you can buy for $300 that's similar to the Aegis? Brother, I want to try the bone conduction that thing. Let me try it, man, please. No, not selling the 2 for 2. Fuck you, don't you? I might not sell the 2 for 2. I might not sell the 2 for 2. Depends though, depends. The cranial reference might be something that I sell, but at the same time, I'm probably gonna be working with the man himself, like a fair bit more in the future. So it's always a good idea to have a like Okay, this is the washboard essentially for his products, for his brand, for his tuning. So that's the only logical reason why I might be keeping the Criner reference, because given the fact that I do have the R70X to use as a proper reference for like editing videos and so on, and I'm never gonna go back to IEMs when it comes to editing videos because goddamn, James was hellishly right. Uh, the only purpose that that thing will serve would be for future Criner products and releases. Maybe wait for November Hi-Fi special. Wait, if that's gonna be November Hi-Fi special, it's gonna be a prototype, so it's gonna result in another similar like thing, right? So if the no 2024 edition was the Aegis, then 2026 is gonna be another IEM, correct? Nah, I ain't gonna take that money, bro. 242 is still, it's no Aegis when it comes to fun, but it's still the 242 when it comes to analytical listening and so on and so forth. In that scenario, I'm so sorry, but I just love the 242 for that one. Alright. Pag Pilipino talaga, nambubudol eh. Kupal talaga lahat ng Pinoy. Putang ina eh. Man, I had to vent out my frustrations real quick, alright? I had to vent I had to vent out my frustrations really quickly. I'm so sorry, alright? Excuse my French. Excuse my French, people. Excuse my French. I'm not in my best behavior today. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm possessed, man. I'm possessed. Yeah, you can heat them up in a microwave. And I'm trying to convince my lady to allow me to buy the Aegis. Uh, Goat, please. I'm gonna fix this up while I'm waiting for a response. Oh, she's about to respond. Buy me mango shake. Okay, mango shake for Aegis. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Charot ng puta. Putang ina naman. Tinabihan ako ng charot. Goat, you don't love me anymore. Hindi mo na ako mahal. Yun ang masasabi ko. I'm so sorry, but I'm just gonna use Tagalog here because I'm very much frustrated that this thing won't be. I mean, technically, it will be sleeping with me, but I ain't gonna do it like that, because this still is owned by James. So, not gonna do it like that. Uh, James's yeah, it's James's IEMs, not mine, not mine. I wish it was mine, but it's not mine. It ain't mine. It's the world will not allow me to have peak yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Ah, 70G. 5K. Oh my god. Imagine though. Now I want to give Legion another try. I ain't gonna lie. I want to give Legion another try, but I want to do it in a location that's actually silent. That's my only like prerequisite for trying that shit again. Because as much as I liked the added, I suppose, technicalities of that thing, I really can't comment on technicals if we're like just listening in public spaces. And at the same time, when it comes to songs, I'm gonna say that songs are a bit more, what do you call this? Like, uh, games will bring out the worst and the best when it comes to technicalities of any like headphone or any IEM, in my opinion at least. Like as somebody who like dances around both worlds, my disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined that I cannot buy the Aegis. Good things come to those who wait. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's all right. Can't wait, but still, it's all right. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait. But okay, okay, okay. Wait, let me use my other ear tip for this one. I think I'm gonna use a smaller ear tip. Oh, by the way, this is something that I'll be asking like the actual designer of if we can like make out a deal to essentially allow me to sell this in bulk to you guys. So I don't want to do stuff like t-shirts if I'm ever gonna be selling products to people over at YouTube. It's just gonna be like one of those things that, hey, if you don't own a 3D printer and you want to support the channel, this is something that I'm probably gonna try to work out with the owner or the designer himself. We'll see what I can do about that, but that's something I wanna do in the near future. But a bit well, like way more polished compared to that thing, because that thing, like, obviously it is 3D printed. It just won't be discontinued, IRC. Unless I missed the memo. Fuck you, I swear to God, I hate you. Double check the memo. Modio merch. Yeah, but it's not gonna be like merch in the typical sense. It's probably just gonna be a Modio branded uh LM, probably like initials, and probably my logo will just be placed on that thing, but it's gonna be something that is small and discreet. I don't want it to be, hey, this is my product, this is yada yada yada. No, that's cringe. Modio IEMs. I don't think that's going to be possible anytime soon. I don't think that's going to be possible anytime soon. But if I am given the opportunity to do that, I also don't think I'm gonna accept it anytime soon, because at the end of the day, I'm still I'm not anybody who I would trust yet to tune an IEM properly. If anything, it's just gonna be bright as fuck. So there's that to it, and it's probably not going to be good for the bottom line of any company that chooses to work with me if they have an IEM which doesn't sell properly. Like, it's just going to be dead stock with free stickers. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Stickers might be a possible. No, stickers will be a possible thing because we already have emotes. You know what? James might be bothered with the bone conduction, like when he's talking with this thing, but as somebody who came from the SM5, this is like worlds of difference. Yeah, also conflicting interests when reviewing. Probably I'm just gonna be going to like I'm just gonna be promoting it instead of actually reviewing it, and like what my goals were for this thing, what my intentions were when doing this thing. Yeah. Pero nakikita mo tong putang inang malaking daliri ko sa harap mo, men. Yan lang mas. De, joke lang. I love you, bro. Mwah. I love you. I love you. No harm pa. No intentional harm. Yeah. No disrespect intended. But yeah. You have pencil condenser? You have pencil condenser microphones, bro? I need to know. You have pencil condensers? I like pencil condensers. I don't like condenser mics. Like I'm not really into microphones as much as some people, because in my opinion, like I don't know, I just want a working microphone and that's that, like a working good microphone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Side address, pencil condensers. Oh, because I use pencil condensers when I record like my proper videos, but when I stream and do shorts, I use a Maono mic. I'm negotiating with Goat. Next LesModio. SE7 Sidefire? 500 USD? Is that what is that what it was? Also, James, Jude, open Valorant. What negotiating? Aegis po. Can I buy? HVVX LesModio. I'm gonna ban you, bro. Not just kidding, just kidding. No. Let me. 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 Let me buy. I'm seriously considering buying this thing. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody happy. Final audio. I also wanna work with final audio. Oh, what's up, Rob? To my present pros. Ain't no way. Nah, 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 nah. That ain't happening. But do you really want mango shake? I can send you money. I can send you money. I can buy you right now. I'll help you buy it. But you're gonna take my Dunu 2 for 2 away, dog. Don't have microwave? Oh, that's... you can put it in a fryer, Brian Wolfgang. Also, I apologize for, like, not being able to reply to you ASAP. You can just go to youtube.com/at LesModio. So I can read your comments immediately. Because I don't have a second monitor. So, yeah, not really something I can do easily. Like I just have to read it off my phone, but yeah. How much do I need to loan and how much loan can I take? That's the biggest question in my head right now. How much money? Or what if we do gambling? What if we do gambling? 7 acoustics. Nah. You found 210 USD for used edges? Wait. From where? No way. No way. From where? Also, look at that thing on my ears, bro. Holy crap. Pristine. That shit's pristine. That shit's clean. Damn. God. My bad. Ah. It is for 210. I might. Rob, can you DM that to me? Na-scam ka? Huh? Saan? Wait, James got scammed? Moondrop shit on anything I need to upgrade when gaming like I am for $40 to $50. Tyrian Dolphin is gonna be an upgrade for gaming, not really an upgrade for everything else. Upgrade for cables, upgrade for ear tips, not so much for case because both of them are shit. Upgrade in terms of build as well. Oh, no. That's use. It's use. Use Aegis for 250 or 210. Hey yo, where my boys at? Where my boys at? Alright, let me just do some death matches first. Wait for a code. Oh, we're gonna play? We're gonna play? Yes. Okay. Wait, we're gonna be playing 5-stack. Let's go. Or you want 300? No. I'm gonna have to give you my 242, bro. I'm gonna have to give you my 242.
Match found.
Oh, fuck it. That's loud. Okay, no problem. As long as we can play. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be good. Wait, I have to reply to our TikTok,
Death
so
match.
it continues.
Warm up.
Because we have a streak. Yeah, I don't want to give up the 242 anytime soon. Wait, this is so trippy. I don't know if it's like... Okay.
They keep trying to silence us. We keep talking.
Fight.
No.
Back each other up.
I need at least like 3 years for it. Or like oh, it's not too bad in terms of imaging. Like in terms of placements of different stuff. Fuck. Yeah, that's true. I want everything. Wait, I'm gonna sell the SM5 though. I'm gonna sell the SM5 though. So that should add up to... Okay. That's so loud. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Done. I can work with that.
I thought like the neon was right around that area. Also, I think there's a guy right over here. Bruh. Whoa, lagging. Wait. Oh wait, yeah, you don't have. Fuck, I forgot. I still have your IEMs. Wait, do you want me to move it to you? Like right now? If you can book one right now, I'm gonna just pay for it here with me. Nope. Wait, you know what? We can... Wait, up until what time is your duty tomorrow? Give her the Aegis. Do you want the Aegis? Oh wait, she her location might do something about it. Something bad. So I wouldn't recommend. Like even fuck. Alright.
I'm up.
Alright. Pretty good for imaging. Yep, it's okay, it's okay. I'll buy another. Maybe. Wait, buy another what? Wait. But good, I can send you an IEM.
That's it.
So if you want one, I can send it. Yeah, I heard you there. And I saw you as well. Pretty good imaging all around. Like, this is definitely usable for something like this. Not gonna be the most optimal for it though.
Pipe down.
Oh, I am definitely lagging. Yep.
Three's good.
You see that there? Yep. Yep. Her laptop really does not have a... the first thing that I'm gonna buy for Goat when we move out and such, and we actually have our own place, is gonna be a full-on laptop, proper laptop first before we make a PC, because I would assume that space would be a big issue for... God damn it! I would assume that space would be an issue when we first get out. God, I'm lagging. Wait, what's happening? I'm on Ethernet. That's so weird. Oh, probably because I still have Discord on. You know what? Let me just move it down there. No speaker laptop. It's actually broken. Just trust me about it. Don't if you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. Then just stop questioning it. Trust me, it is as bad as it sounds. It is 100% as bad as it sounds. Trust me, man. It's as bad as how it sounds.
Remaining.
Okay. Trust me, man. It's 100% as bad as how it sounds like. Laptop, your laptop for the 242. Go, do you want? I stream. Oh, fuck. I thought. Wait, you saw there my crosshair shit. Like, it's definitely gonna be way more than good enough. I think there's gonna be a bit more of an adjusting period
5 kills
for me to play
remaining.
without sounds. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Dead
just
enough.
listen to comms from stream. Like, go to Discord or something. So, or rather, we go to Discord, both you and I, so you can hear my comms like from
1
phone.
kill remaining.
Oh, rip. Yeah, I'm sure. This account is like this account is just Daya. It's alright. Should be alright. In the stream and the delay. Okay, and then we go to Discord then. You can go to our own Discord. And you can say hi to stream as well. Come on, let's go. Wait. Have you guys I just noticed right now. I was talking, I was shooting, I was running all over the place, I was reacting based on sound cues, and I was looking at chat and so on and so forth, yada yada yada, like going back and forth. But I never got confused with where sound cues are coming from. Adjustment period? That's a given. Check DMs? Yeah. Okay, go. Joining our Discord server. Just go there. Alright. Alright. Oh man. Where is me, goat?
No, James cooked on that picture. Like no joke.
Yes.
No
James
joke,
cooked
no
on that.
joke. Grabe, akala ko nga totoo talaga eh. Oh my gosh.
Man. I actually don't mind this as much as I thought I would. Like sa games.
Maganda.
Yep. I didn't mind it as much as I thought I would.
Okay, bro. I'm booking my flight.
Okay.
Wait, huh?
Present.
I'm
Flight?
booking my flight to your place, bro.
Gosh.
Yes, bro.
On the way.
Private jet.
On the way, right?
Helicopter. I will die like Kobe.
Damn.
No, you escape like bato. Ay,
Escape like butter.
Okay, we. Oh my God, we're playing Valorant.
I have a question.
Yo, what's up?
Itong Hebe music player,
Mm-hmm.
it's just, wala na papalitan, di ba?
Paano wala nang papilan?
Like sa quality and other stuff.
Oh yeah, it should be direct.
Yeah.
So should be alright.
Mm.
You
Sounds
only-
okay,
mm.
sounds good.
if meron kang dock, meron dyan exclusive USB audio, which is really good.
My ultimate's
Perfect
ready.
Also, high stream.
I stream.
Nice stream.
Wait,
My ult's ready.
okay, I'm feeling okay. Now I have something to say bad to say about this thing, which is comfort.
Finally.
No!
The mids were bad. Treble extension is lacking. But the comfort factor, like bottom taper. This thing is too thick for my ears. This is way too big boy for my ears, you know?
Compared sa Astra, gano'n siya ka?
Compared to Astral, this is thicker in bottom taper, but top width is probably about the same. So, yeah. This is definitely heavier though. And this sticks out less compared to the Astral.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Less.
This is way more flushed.
Yeah.
Wait, is my goat here already?
Nope,
Wala
not
pa.
yet.
Updating.
No,
pa
like,
siya.
oh, updating? Wait, no, I mean in Discord. Our Discord.
Let's see Discord.
No, my Discord. My Discord.
Ah,
Yeah, what's up, Soul? Yo, you can ask me properly now because now I'm evaluating the gaming aspects of this thing. Whereas a while ago, I was in I was in peak, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You're not buying this for gaming, that's for sure. And right now, nozzle length, yung lip to transition length, like how big, how far off does it stick out of your ears? That's becoming an issue right now with me and the concha. Like the actual, it's expanding my, the opening for my, ear canal. Touching everything too.
Wait, how big is the nozzle?
Still too bad.
6 millimeters, but the actual like nozzle lip to transition length, like from lip onwards to the actual housing, is very short. Like it's
Oh,
yeah, it's very short and
problem.
Astrals is more comfortable than this.
What?
What?
Well, I
Yep.
mean, I tried it, so it fits.
Too bassy? I don't think this is way too bassy. I mean, you're gonna use this with a bassy song, with a bassy track, but for stuff like Valorant, for example, to a certain extent, but it's not that bad. It's in some songs it works, in some songs it doesn't. It's especially set essentially for anybody who likes a really good amount of like bass, good quality and copious amounts of bass.
James, time to listen to this now.
Bro, I'm listening to Flipears artist.
Voices sound like it's underwater though. I ain't gonna lie, like it's very veiled.
Oh, the, oh,
Yeah, I think I
probably just me.
No. Like all of you sound like you have compression.
So I won't hear anyone. That's nice.
Not really, pero it sounds like it's extra compressed.
Ah,
So, ganyan siya pagka music.
For what?
Yung vocal.
Vocals is not too bad in music, but it's not optimal. Not optimal for vocal-centric music, to say the least.
James, it sounds good. It sounds really good. No
Pero-
vocals, no auto. Damn.
that's better for us. What do you mean?
That man.
Ado sounds really weird here, pero weird in a good way, which is it sounds wrong, but it is. But it sounds weird, but in a very good way. She doesn't sound like she's outright shouting on her mic.
Doon up, that's perfect.
No,
Perfect.
I'ma say Ado on Astral's like borderline too shouty.
Your ears are just
I recently bought AirPods 4 and I don't like the sound signature. AirPods 4 V-shape, right? The vocals are recessed and really work warm for ears. Wait, what do you like if that's the case? Wait, does AirPods 4 have EQ? Like, genuine question, because I don't know.
Wala pa.
No, okay.
Also, I think the EQ on the next iOS update it's just
Mhm.
3 bands.
3 bands.
holy. What's that?
Bro,
Just
I got
bass,
10
mids, and
bands. Come
treble?
on.
Wait,
Just fucking
Oh,
3
Soul.
bands.
You didn't send the chat again. Like, I was asking you, right? I can't scroll up that far away, man. You got, like, 3 EQ. 3 EQ bands. Come on, I'm back. What's up? You can ask your guys' questions right now. Like, if you guys have any sort of questions and so on that I wasn't able to answer a while ago, feel free to do it right now. I was way into deep with this thing, in every possible way. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
I was asking about the CCA Phoenix.
CCA
from
Phoenix,
wan'er 1 to CCA Phoenix, yeah.
like, which is inherently better.
Yeah, I think so.
One,
Two.
Shut up,
Yeah,
man.
Phoenix is better.
No. Depends, but then it depends. Do you want a vocal centric sound or do you want a bright sound, like a bright V-shaped sound? Because Phoenix has more bass, but it also has more treble and more potential for peakiness, shoutiness, and like all the 9 yards that comes with the brighter IEM. But Tank 2 wan'er 1, like the OG, it sounds way more vocal forward. Bass is not like as pronounced as say something like the CCA Phoenix, but it's also not gonna be like absent, right? It's not gonna be absent as well, but it is 100% going to be like way more boring comparison to the CCA Phoenix. So I think the best question here is number one, what do you plan to use it on? If you just want to listen to music that is gonna be more of a vocal centric, like talk about acoustic songs, stuff like that, female vocals, male vocals, anything that concerns vocals, you're probably gonna like the wan'ers a lot more than the CCA Phoenix. If you play a lot of FPS titles like say Valorant, even R6 is kind of decent. CCA Phoenix is the better one.
Wait, wait, wait.
CCA
Yes.
Phoenix is gonna be the better one.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, iOS 27 on
Holy top
iPhone SE 2.
What? What?
Oh, damn.
Damn. Wait, I hope I answer your question real quick there. I hope I answer your question there. So, topping DX1 2 for desktop. Oh, I don't have any of those. I'm so sorry, man. Dabs
for
aren't
Phoenix.
something within my realm of expertise.
Topping
Not
decks
yet.
too. It's a table dock. Yeah.
Mm.
That's dock. Get the topping decks to DX1 to Dochi has the DX1. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dochi
yung
has the
DX1
DX1.
maganda actually.
DX1 2 is better. It has
Yeah,
4.4
DX1
man.
too. Also, meron
211
siyang
452.
PQ.
Also, T-Pros. Hell yeah.
But the thing is, like when you're considering desktop DAC amps, you're not really limited when it comes to PAQ. Like you're still gonna be inside of it on a table, in front of a table with a PC. So I don't think PAQ is gonna be too essential for a table like a
So-
desktop DAC amp.
Someone's asking topping DX1 2 or
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one.
What we were talking
Oh.
about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
How
I
do
really don't
join
think it.
this voice chat? LOL.
Oh no, we're just
Depends
in
on the use case as well,
Valorant.
because
Yeah.
you only need a desktop DAC if you have a
Headphone.
what do you call this?
A headphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Like even if you
has
got
the
headphones,
T-Pros, man.
yeah.
That's my brother out there,
HD600.
bro. He has the T-Pros.
Was the
He's
sound
only one with the
signature?
T-Pro.
Wait, what's the sound signature of what?
The Project Monolith.
Oh damn,
The
bass.
sound signature is tax front.
Trash.
Oh damn. I
Think
Damn.
of easy, add bass, monolith.
Come on. Fuck you, Jude.
It's just
Oh my
that
God.
easy, man. Just PQ it,
In your
add
Max
bass.
Protocol. Moondrop Dawn Pro 2 or Crane Air Max Protocol?
30,
Dawn Pro 2 is shit.
200, 500.
I have the Dawn Pro 2.